Who could resist those cute brown eyes with their big brown pupils? If you're worried about the foods you shouldn't feed your dog, you have come to the right place. Welcome to our YouTube channel. We are pleased to present our video, Foods You Should Never Feed a Dog. We all love our pets and want them to live healthy and happy lives. Occasionally, we may unknowingly feed our dogs foods that are harmful. Do you know that dogs get excited when they see someone eating? You want to give them some of your food because they have those adorable puppy eyes. We should be cautious about this though. Dogs have a different metabolism and a voracious appetite than us. Because of this, some things that are healthy for people to eat may be poisonous and even fatal to dogs. This video will explain why you shouldn't feed your dog certain foods that are toxic for your dog. Food that we consider healthy can be harmful to dogs. Dogs don't stop eating when they should, so they can't eat large amounts of toxic food. In this video, we'll discuss 18 foods that are harmful to your dog or even might kill them if consumed in large amounts. You can keep those foods away from your pets, which will be fine. Let's get started. Before you do, watch the entire video to avoid regrets later. Remember to hit the subscribe button and bell icon for more helpful videos. Even though dogs are opportunistic when it comes time to get their paws into tasty treats, not all food and drinks they encounter will be safe. The sole responsibility for the health and well-being of your dog lies with you as its owner. You must ensure that your dog is eating a balanced and healthy diet. It's sometimes easy to assume that food is good for humans, like avocados, would be good for dogs. This video will teach you foods you should avoid while feeding your dog. There are many toxic human food products out there. We are responsible for ensuring that our pets do not eat them. Find out which items can be dangerous for your dog. Each owner has experienced a dog that suddenly became ill due to GI upset. Vomiting and diarrhea can make your dog feel and look pitiful, and you may feel guilty as the owner. Most GI upsets are caused by eating too much food. However, some foods can be dangerous. Well, it's time to stop wondering. Now is the time to start doing something about it. These are 18 foods you should avoid while feeding your puppy. So let's dive into these foods' harmful effects now. List of foods you should never feed a dog. Avoid feeding your dog any of the following foods to protect the health of the cutest member of your family. Chocolate. Chocolate is a well-known food that dogs should not be given. Theobromine is a stimulant which can be toxic for dogs when consumed in large quantities. The darker the color of the chocolate is, the more dangerous the substance will be for your dog. Even a small amount can cause your dog to vomit, have diarrhea, be restless, or experience excessive thirst. It can cause seizures, muscle tremors, and even death in severe cases. Garlic and onions. Whether cooked or not, onions contain compounds that can cause anemia in dogs. Anemia is characterized by weakness, lethargy, and pale gums. It may take several weeks for these symptoms to be visible. Anemia can be treated with a blood transfusion in severe cases. Grapes and raisins. Both grapes and raisins can be toxic to dogs and cause kidney failure. Even a small amount can cause dogs to vomit and have diarrhea. Lethargy and loss of appetite are symptoms of kidney failure, vomiting, and decreased urination. Untreated kidney failure can cause dehydration, seizures, and even death. Avocado. Avocados contain pyrrazine, which can cause diarrhea or vomiting in dogs. If your dog eats the pit from an avocado, it can cause choking or intestinal obstruction. Avocados are high in fat, which can lead to pancreatitis. This condition can be deadly for dogs. Alcohol. Alcohol can be toxic for dogs. Even small amounts can cause severe intoxication. Alcohol poisoning can cause vomiting, diarrhea, and loss of coordination in dogs. In severe cases, it may even lead to death. Keep all alcohol out of your dog's reach and don't give him any alcohol. Xylitol. Xylitol, a sugar alternative, is commonly used in gum, baked goods, and sugar-free candy. It can be toxic for dogs. The rapid insulin release can cause hypoglycemia. Vomiting, loss of coordination, and seizures are all symptoms of xylitol toxicity. The liver may be severely affected in severe cases. It is important to keep xylitol out of reach of dogs. Certain nuts. Some nuts, such as macadamias, can cause vomiting and diarrhea along with depression and anxiety within hours after eating. While not toxic on the surface, other nuts can be problematic due to their high fat and salt content when prepared commercially. Dehydration can be a problem if you have excess vomiting or diarrhea. It is best to stick to dog-safe food. Treat your dog with a few pieces of boiled chicken or turkey. A balanced and healthy diet is important for dogs with sensitive GI tracts. It is important to call animal poison control immediately if your dog eats a potentially toxic substance. Splintered cooked bones, particularly chicken bones, may cause severe harm to the digestive system of a dog. Sharp pieces of bone can cause obstructions in the intestines, causing severe abdominal pain and vomiting. You should avoid giving them bones. Caffeine. Caffeine can be a toxic one for dogs, just as it is for humans. Caffeine is more toxic to dogs than it is to humans. Even a small dose can cause restlessness and other symptoms such as rapid breathing, heart palpitations, or muscle tremors. Caffeine poisoning symptoms can appear within hours and be deadly. Fatty foods. Fatty foods such as sausages, bacon, and fried poultry can cause pancreatitis. Inflammation of the pancreas can cause vomiting, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. In severe cases, it can cause dehydration, shock, and even death. Avoid feeding your dog fatty foods instead of a balanced, healthy diet. Dairy products. Dogs have lactose intolerance, meaning they do not possess the enzyme required to break down lactose, which is, dairy products basically. Dairy products can upset your dog's digestive system, leading to gas, bloating, and diarrhea. Some dogs are allergic to dairy proteins, which can exacerbate these symptoms. Raw meat and raw eggs. Raw eggs and meat can contain harmful bacteria such as Salmonella or E. coli. These can cause serious digestive problems in dogs. These bacteria can be spread to humans in some cases. It poses a danger to you and your dog. Eating cooked meat or eggs is best to reduce the risk of bacterial infections. Human medications. Even those doctors prescribe can harm dogs when consumed in large quantities. Ibuprofen and acetaminophen are common medications that can be toxic to dogs. They may cause vomiting, diarrhea, and seizures. You can give your dog a treat by giving them a few pieces of boiled chicken and/or turkey. Citrus. The leaves, stems, fruits, and seeds of citrus trees contain citric acid. Essential oils in these plants can irritate and even cause depression in the central nervous system if consumed in large quantities. In small doses, such as when eating the fruit, there is no risk of serious side effects. Salt and salty snack foods. Salt can cause excessive thirst and urination in pets and sodium and ion toxicities. Vomiting, diarrhea, depression, and tremors are all signs that your pet has eaten too much salty food. We encourage you not to feed salty snacks to your pet, such as potato chips, salted popcorn, and pretzels. Yeast dough. Gas can accumulate in your pet's digestive system if you use yeast dough. It can cause stomach bloating and twisting in a serious emergency. A dog who eats raw bread dough will become drunk because the yeast produces ethanol. Persimmons and plums. These fruits are a problem because of their seeds or pits. Persimmon seeds can cause issues in their small intestine of dogs. Also, they can block their intestines. It can occur if your dog eats a pit from plum or peach. The pits in peaches and plums are toxic to both humans and dogs. People are aware not to eat these pits. Dogs don't. How should I react if my dog has eaten any of the following? Even small amounts can be deadly, so take your dog immediately to the vet. Congratulations! The video is over. We appreciate your interest. You've probably learned a great deal. The video is for your benefit. Keep watching the channel to learn more. This list will help you keep track of the foods that may make your dog ill. Just as different foods have different effects on people, so too do they affect dogs. Vomiting, muscle shaking, fever, intense itchiness, weakness of the limbs and legs, diarrhea, breathing difficulties, and sluggishness are all signs of poisoning. Your dog may be upset that it can't have your macadamia cookie. Please leave a comment if you have additional thoughts on this topic. The video is helpful for you. If you want to keep connecting with us, watch this channel. Have a wonderful day until next time. Lastly, remember to hit the like button, right away. And if you have any queries, you can drop them in the comment section. Until then, goodbye.